Good evening, everybody, and thank you all for joining us at this webinar, Creating Your Social Media Branding and Marketing Presence. This is Marielle Kaarsgaard of the SEO Alien, and I see that we have a good crowd tonight, and I'm very excited to introduce you all to Deanne DeRay of Media Resources tonight. Thank you, Deanne, for taking the time out of your schedule to share your marketing and branding tips with everyone.
Thank you, Marielle. I really appreciate this opportunity. It's a pleasure.
Thank you. Well, let me start with a little history. Deanne and I met at an event where she was speaking about 6 months ago, and since then we have developed quite a relationship. Together with my partner Mike of the SEO Alien and Dawn Jensen of Virtual Options, we created a one-day social media event that we do monthly in Orlando, and it's called Get Known. You can get more information about that event at getknown2011.com. Now, if you're not familiar with what we do at the SEO Alien, we use social media for search engine optimization. That means that we create social media sites and blogs for small and large businesses that are extremely search engine friendly. What I mean by that is with the techniques that we use, we can capture first page, if not the #1 spot on Google and other search engines for virtual any key phrase that you want. So basically what we do is that we build what we call the matrix, which is a foundation that makes your social media search engine friendly. And this way it makes it easier for people searching a business like yours to find you. Now all that we do should be part of your branding and your strategic marketing mix. And this is where Deanne comes in. Now Deanne DeRay is the founder of Media Resources, and she has the expertise to help your business reach higher levels. She is a speaker, a marketing consultant, and she directs and produces TV, radio, and video productions. Her professionalism and people skills help businesses communicate to the public, as well as helping them reach their marketing potential. And that is why it is my privilege to introduce you all to my good friend, Deanne DeRay.
Well, thank you, Marielle, for such a warm introduction, and thank you everyone for joining us tonight. Today I'm going to be speaking about social media marketing and branding. And if you want to get a hold of me, of course I'm Deanne DeRay from Media Resources. You can email me at deanne@mediaresourcesenterprise.com. You may also call me at 407-579-9903. With that said, I'm going to be starting the social media marketing and branding. As you see on the screen, you're the business, and you actually have all the options of media marketing and social media at this point in time, like Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and many others. So I really urge you to really take advantage of these new opportunities. Also, I'm going to go ahead and ask, what is social media marketing? As we all know, it's a process of marketing through social media. And we all know that marketing is very important in everybody's business, today and yesterday. Now, what is a brand? In order to really broadcast to the world who you are, a brand is a core value of beliefs. It tells your customers or consumers why you're different and better than your competitors. And it's not just a symbol or a logo. Okay, in order to develop your brand, your personal brand, obviously you reach your customer service, you have your company name, your logo, you create a strong impression, you create a brand by repetition, by your values, by your price, and of course product benefits. Why is social media and branding so important? First of all, it displays your brand. Second of all, it's lead generation. Lead generation is an integral part of any company's success, and it targets and it's relevant. Another way is engagement with customers or consumers. It helps to retain its existing customers and increases brand credibility. Generate relevant traffic. By generating relevant traffic, you're positioning yourself in high powerful traffic generation sites, and if you find a niche in social media channels, that would be a great effective way of exposing a brand. You can improve ROI by promotion of your products and industry-relevant social media marketing. You're getting customer feedback, and which is very important because that is the backbone of any industry, and it could help in making the products or services. And another way is announcing products or services. When you announce products and services, you can do it very inexpensively through social media sites, and it helps it easier. It will be easier to spread the news to targeted audiences. Number 8 would be knowing customers' preferences. Knowing customers' preferences, it allows you to know more about the trends. It makes it easier for you to enhance your product and plan, and it creates a more effective online marketing campaign overall. Number 9 is influence on search engine rankings. By doing this, it's effective in social media campaigns, and it's through social media updates and bookmarking. So you definitely can influence search engine rankings that way. And number 10, it enhances customer relationship management. By doing this, you make strong bonds with customers, and it increases the stability of your company. So all these 10 important media branding, social media branding components can help you in your social media marketing per se. Now, let's discuss communication. There are 3 C's of communication in social media, and it also applies in traditional marketing. The first one would be clear message. When you use your elevator pitch in 30 seconds or less, you're actually broadcasting to the world who you are and what your brand is like. You also can be clear of what you do in a few words. Number 2, customer awareness. Let your customer know what you do, but also why you do it. Let them know what you do and how it will benefit them, and that will make it more impressive and more self-sustaining. Consistency, number 3, make sure you communicate your message consistently in all your media marketing, social media marketing, and also traditional marketing via emails, websites, print materials, internet, and any other advertising and marketing media. In order to improve your next campaign, the communication has to have a clear message that will create customer awareness, and if you remain consistent, you will more likely bring in and keep customers, and that's the key. Okay? What could be your brand? Let's discuss what could be your brand. Of course, it keeps your brand consistent all the time. It could be anything that your customer and target audiences identify you with, like the Nike, per se. It could be your name, a symbol, your company logo, or a tagline, or anything that is your ID mark. Again, I cannot stress this enough. Make your brand consistent. Provide the same information on all marketing materials and social media channels. Let's discuss some of the components of building your brand. Of course, we have a professional picture and logo, and here we have the spokesperson for Progressive, Flo. You can be your own spokesperson. So with a beautiful, wonderful, professional picture, you can actually attract the masses, and of course, in conjunction with your logo. A profile is also a great way. Create a bio. Create a short one, create a long one. Link the same bio to all the websites and the blogs, and that will also keep it consistent. Another way is a tagline. This is an example, reaching your target market. This is mine, but a tagline, it should be relevant to your audience. It should tell what your business, website, or blog is about, and it should be present in the About section of your social network profiles. And of course, we're not going into LinkedIn and Facebook and all the other profiles, but it should really present right underneath your name of your company or logo. And it's the second thing that, believe it or not, it's the second thing that visitors look for in your profile after your image. So this is very important, even though people don't think it's that important. Another way also is contact information. You'll be surprised. People think that, with a logo, a picture, people will know you and know how to get to you. The information, it keeps the brand consistent again. It includes, included on your social media profiles and on your emails, because in an email signature, because it's another great tool to help introduce and establish your brand. Another way I'm going to help you how to understand your online marketing plan. And this is very important because when you're going to market, no matter whether it's social media marketing or traditional marketing, I suggest very highly that you have a marketing plan. Why should you create a marketing plan? Like I said before, it's needed to implement any social media marketing strategy, and the strategy is really what's going to get you to your goal. Before starting the marketing plan, you should research. And of course, the way you're going to do it is by the 4 major components of marketing plan. And I have an acronym here. It's MOST. M is for marketing intelligence. And this is where you're actually going to do all your research about your customers, about your competition, and everything that has to do with your business. So that's number 1. O is the objectives. After research, set your objectives. One of the ways that you can set your objectives, for example, you can increase your website traffic, you can increase your sales revenue, you can improve your search engine rankings for specific target keywords. You can list the keywords. You can increase your lead generation. And another example would be reduce your customer acquisition costs. So in terms of your objectives is concerned, you establish a date of accomplishment, because if you don't establish a date, then it's harder to reach your goal. Another way would be strategy. Create a social marketing strategy with a plan of action. Okay, build a strong presence within your niche, engage with your target audience, and a sound strategy would align you with your objectives. So now we discuss objectives and we discuss strategy. This is why I do MOST, because everything follows each other. Number 1, I'm going to go back. M, marketing intelligence. O, objective. And the objective gets you to a strategy. Another one is, next would be tactics. Once you have the research, once you have the objectives and your strategy, you create tactics. It makes specific actions and steps or decisions. Some of the advantages in having effective tactics is that it could help you execute your chosen strategy. It would definitely save you time and money, and it could amplify your success. So I really suggest the 4 components of marketing strategy: MOST, marketing intelligence, objectives, strategy, and tactics. Now, when you read social media marketing strategy, the first thing also that you could do is sign up with branding. When you sign up to a site, definitely include all the components that I had mentioned previously, like the profile and the bio and the contact information and the tagline. So that's what I mean when I said sign up with branding. Number 2, publish rich content. Create content that's relevant to your business and also that customers can relate. Number 3, share and broadcast. That's when you share on Facebook, you share on LinkedIn, you share on your email, and all the other social media sites. And you track and convert. You track how your marketing is working out for you. And if it's not, you make adjustments. Okay? Now, let's go into key elements of a good social media marketing strategy. One of the ways is through social media or networking sites like Twitter, LinkedIn, and we have mentioned this before, Facebook, blogs, and many more. Another way is via online, definitely online video, photo sharing and slide sharing, in which sharing is caring, and that's how I call it. When you share, you care. And the lastly would be blogging and microblogging. When you actually do these key components of a good social media marketing strategy, it would actually tie everything in that you have worked for, in which is in the most, in building your profile and doing all those things that I had actually previously done can get you to this point where you can actually go into these sites and broadcast your brand and you can market your product or service or your company. Now, if you like to be successful on social media marketing, I highly, highly suggest the 4 C's of social media. These are social media components that I definitely believe in. One of them is connections. When you connect, definitely make it impressive. If you don't connect, you won't be able to reach anyone, so that's the first step. The second, like I told you before, is content. create relevant content, create rich content, something that actually you can get feedback from. You can get people actually answering you on any of the social medias, so you can create conversation. Conversation is the key to creating a relationship. And number 4 will be credibility, because without credibility, you're not going to get customers and engage that audience that you're looking for. So again, let's review. We are going to definitely brand ourselves with a social media marketing plan, and before you do that, you will definitely create a professional picture and logo. You will create a profile. You will create a tagline. You will create content and information, and also after that, you will create a marketing plan. And after the marketing plan, you do the 4 components of marketing plan, which is most. You do the research, you do the objective, you do the strategy and the tactics that will lead you to a good social media marketing strategy. Again, let's go back one more time. And you can go into the social networking sites. You can go and do an online video once you have all these steps done. You can do photo sharing and slide sharing. You can do blogging and microblogging. And you can connect. You can create content. You can create conversation. And that will make you credible. Now, I want to share with you some social media facts that I found. And this is impressive, okay? The average American internet user watches 30 minutes of video online per day. That's 40% increase from over 2009, and compared to 5 hours of television per day, by the way. The second fact that I found is 22% of Fortune 500 companies now have a public-facing blog that has at least one post in the last 12 months. And that was unheard of a year ago. Also, 4% of adults in the internet use location-based services, and they research it online. And social media networking sites usage grew 88% among internet users from the age of 55 to 64 between April of 2009 and May of 2009, and which is very impressive because you would think that people don't change and they kind of are set in their ways. But since we're moving so fast in the technology world, they do feel a need that they have to be up to the times. So they started using the internet from 2009 and 2010. Now, 75% of U.S. iPad users that are interested in seeing videos, they are very interested in seeing videos within magazines ads on their iPad. So now people are kind of pushing away magazines, pushing away print media, and now they are going to the internet. Another news flash today, or actually this week, is the post office. We're going to be using the internet for everything, including we're going to delete probably postcards, and we're going to delete, paying our bills over the email or over mail, and now we're going to be using the internet. So it's very important that we learn how to use these social media outlets. Lastly, it would be the change in social media use among baby boomers between 55 and 64 rose from 9% in December 2008 to 43% in December 2010. And that's very impressive, as we all know. Now, with that said, if you really want to learn about LinkedIn, we have, like Marielle said before, we have a series of workshops and seminars that we're holding monthly. And to help everybody get up to par in terms of the social media marketing is concerned. Okay, our next one is Friday, September 30th from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. at the Bohemian Hotel Celebration. It's called Explode Your Business with the Power of LinkedIn and Social Media. It's going to be Marielle Karsgarin. It's going to be Mike Barnes from Ethereum. It's going to be Don Denson from Virtual Options, and myself, Media Resources. If you use a coupon, you can get $25 off, and the code will be MEDIA. Okay? And how you do that is you go into GetKnown2011.com, you press register now, and you go ahead and go into your shopping cart. You press 1. Your friend will be 50%. If you invite a friend, will be $74.50, and you can work it out. Also, if you do have a coupon, you will get $25. You can put your coupon code, and again, mine is media, and you'll be set. Once again, the power of LinkedIn and social media, Friday, September 30th. Go to register at getknown2011.com. One person is $149. With the coupon, you get $25 off. So it'll be $124. Or if you have 2 people, the first person is $149, and the second one is $74.50. Again, I want to thank you for joining us this evening. And if you need to get a hold of me, again, my name is Sandy Ray from Media Resources, and my phone number is 407-579-9903. You can also email me at deanne@mediaresourcesenterprise.com, and you can visit my website if you want to know more about information of what my company does. Thank you so much. Have a great evening, and we'll see you next time.